Aloha guys, and welcome to Recovery Wednesday, where, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to blast the lower back and the back side of the core, then we'll hit the front, and then we'll hit the sides of the core. So we got a full core blast is what's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna show you guys all these stretches that I do on a daily basis, or close to daily basis, that have really helped preserve my hip, knee, and ankle health, and made my lower body feel really, really good. So that's what's on the agenda today. Let's get into it. Let's get started, guys, with Recovery Wednesday. Don't need any equipment. We're gonna kick things off with our foundation back training right now. So we're gonna start with your feet kind of right under your shoulders. We're gonna reach the arms back and hips back, lower down to what's called foundation training position number one. You pull your shoulder blades together. Lift your hands up further behind you and pull your knees back so you reach your butt back. And hold, squeezing those shoulder blades. Hold for 5, and 3, 2, 1. You want to feel tension along the hamstrings. Now raise your hands up as high as you can get them, keeping your chest right where it is. We'll hold for 10 right here. Hands up even higher, push. Hold for 5, and 3, 1, and we'll go hands across the chest. I like to do one on the lower back. Lower back remains braced. 10 good mornings right here. Feeling the glutes do the work for you. No bending at the spine. The spine remains braced. Probably lost count. All right, we'll call it 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hips back, arms back. Pull your shoulder blades together. Squeeze them. And lift your arms back, backing up. Knees pull back in the body, hold for 5. 3, 2, 1. We're going hands up as high as you can get them. Keep the butt back, and you want to be pitched forward here. Hands up, hold for 10. Lower back should be really tight right here. 3, 2, 1, and lower down to the floor. Press back through your arches. Try to straighten out your legs as you reach your butt back. And you want to keep reaching and pressing until you feel that trembling in your legs and that big stretch in the hamstrings. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and okay, now we're gonna take a big lunge forward, big step with the left foot. We'll go arms, reach them straight up overhead. We're gonna lean out to the left side and pull back into extension. Now from here, we're gonna rise up on the back toes and lower down. Now all the motion comes from that back ankle. That's 1, we're gonna do a total of 10. 3, 4. Trying to get into the hip flexor. 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 9 and 10. Let's go arms down to your sides. We're gonna lift the arms back behind us as our chest falls forward. We're gonna pull our shoulder blades together, lift the hands up even higher behind you. You can drop that chest, keeping that lower back braced a little more. And all the weight in your front heel, knee slightly behind the ankle. Squeeze and hold for 5. 2, 1. I'll reach our hands directly forward and reach forward, keeping that lower back braced. And let's do 10 rotations to the side here. 1. Woo, gotta find the balance. 2. 8, almost there. 9 and 10. Let's go hands up as high as you can get them. Keep that chest leaning forward. Hold for 10. Hands up even higher, hold for 3, 2, 1. Both hands across your chest or one on the lower back. And 10 good mornings right here. All the motion coming from this left glute. Lower back braced. Shoulder blades pulled back. 8, 9, 10. And we'll stand it up and we'll shake it out. Whew. Should be able to feel it into that glute and into the hamstring here. Okay. Now it's time to even things out, and we'll do the other side. The really big thing here is we don't want to be bending like this. Our back remains braced, and the movement comes from the glutes. All right, right foot forward, left foot way back. Knee slightly behind the ankle. Both hands up overhead. Lean out to the right side this time, pull back into extension, and rise up on the back toes for 10. 3, find the stretch right here. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Arms down to your sides. Pull your hands back, your arms back and up. As you lean forward, bracing that lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and hold for 5. Loading your right heel. 2, 1, we'll reach your hands forward and reach even further forward. Hold. Now go hands up. Hold for 10. Feel the weight being held in your right glute here. Hands up higher, hold for 5. 2, 1, and eye level, and rotations to the right. Eight, 9, and last one. 10, both hands across your chest or one on the lower back. 10 good mornings. Stay here. All coming from that right glute. And 10. And we'll stand it up and we'll shake it out. All right, we're gonna dive straight into the next part. We're gonna go wide with the legs. Nice and wide. We'll go shoulder blades pulling back and down, hips back, arms back. But as far back as you can get it. We're gonna reach, or squeeze the shoulder blades together, hold for 5. 2, 1, and reach out in front of you. Hips back further, reach your hands even further forward. Hold for 5. 2, 1, hands up as high as you can get them. Over 10. Lower back should be trembling here. Bring your thumbs down, hands up higher, hold for 5. 3, 2, 1. Hands across your chest or one on the lower back. 10 good mornings. Really feel the buns working for you here. Hips back, arms back. Open up the chest. Lift your hands up even higher. Hold for 5. We're gonna switch things up a little bit today. Over 3, 2, 1. Now lift your hands up in front of you. Press your forearms together. Squeeze them together and we'll do 10 presses. Ready? And go chest up. Press for 1, 2, keep going. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hips back, arms back. Change things up just a little bit today. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, shoulders down your spine. One more set of 10. All right, raise your hands up in front of you. Hold for 5, 2, 1. Press your forearms together, 10 presses. Ready? Go. 1. When you're done, stand up. 2. Oh man, my lower back is screaming at me in a good way. Okay, left leg forward, right leg back. Going both hands up overhead. Lean out to the side and pull back into extension. And side extension. 3 more. For a total of 5, then we'll switch. And last one. And we'll switch, right leg forward, left leg back. And we'll lean out to the side and back into extension. And side, extension. Ooh. And when you are done, shake it out. Ooh, haven't done that sequence in a while. Now next up, we hit the back side of the core. Should be feeling pretty taxed there. Now we're gonna hit front side of the core. We go 6 minutes, non-stop ab blaster. This one's gonna be pretty tough. Follow my lead and then check in the window to see the next movement coming up. We're doing flutter kicks for 30 seconds to kick things off. And we're starting in 5. 2, 1, let's go, flutters. Pressing that lower back into the ground. As you flutter, oh, there's a massive glare on my computer. It's okay. Keep fluttering. There you go, at least the back gets the rest. We're gonna hammer the abs. And now sit up twist, where you sit up and twist both sides. This one should feel like a break after those flutter kicks. And reverse corkscrews. These ones get tough. As long as you're keeping that lower back pushing down into the ground, shoulder blades up off the floor when your feet come down to a hover. You want to be crunching really hard when those heels hover just off the floor. To get the most out of this movement right here. And Russian twists. Whew. Guys, this is the end of round 1. We're doing 2 more rounds. A lot of rotation in this one today. Now keep your chest open. Lower your feet to the floor if this gets tough. Flutter kicks up next. Oh, it's gonna be a tough transition. Here we go. Oh yeah. Bring your flutters up if you need to. You need successive rounds. Way harder than round 1. Sit up twists up next. Begin. Reverse corkscrews next. And Russian twists. Oh yeah. The end of round 2, guys. We're getting there. 20 more seconds and we're back to our flutters. Keep that chest open. and tall. And flutters. Whew. Ah, okay. Bring those feet up to maintain a better position in the core. Lower back pushing down the whole time. Even this is tough. Shoulder blades up off the floor. Sit up twist next. You get, Final round, guys. Reverse corkscrews coming up next. Really fight for it this round. Keep those abs tight. And that lower back push you down. Into Russian twist. For the finish, guys. Stay strong. Do your best here. Lower your feet if you need to. Ten more seconds. Dig in. And turn it over. Let's stretch out the abs real quick. Quick little break. We're not totally done with the core yet, guys. We have the front, the back. Now it's time to hit the sides. Ooh, this feels so good. All right, but it's time to stand it up. Guys, we're doing 5 minutes of clocks. Follow my pace right here. In 2, 1, we're gonna go both hands up overhead. And we'll do 10 slow clocks, or normal speed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can make the transitions, when I make the transitions, even if you don't hit all the reps. About 6, let's count 7, 8, 9. After this 10th one, we're going double time. And 10, so double time. So a little tighter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll do splits. Like that one. Or what do we call these? Da Vinci's. 2, 3, we'll do 10 reps of each time. 5, 6, and adjust your stance to something that is comfortable. 8, hard to talk and count. 9, 10, and we'll go back to normal speed. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10, and double speed. 1, 2. 9, 10, and Da Vinci's. Oh, it's been too long since we've done these clocks. And this really does create the best oblique burn that I've ever felt. Miss these things. 6, 7, 9, 10, and normal. And 10 and double speed. And splits or Da Vinci's. 2. and 9. Normal coming up. 10. 1. Just over halfway. 8, 9, double speed coming up. 10. Oh, whoops, that's just 1, 2. 10 and Da Vinci's. Just over 2 minutes left. Hang in there. I know the arms might be feeling heavy. Do your best. 9 and last one before we go normal speed. 10. 1. 8, 9, 10 and double speed. 10 and Da Vinci's. 1. Whew, arms. Seven. 8, 9, normal speed coming up. 10 and normal. 1. 1 minute left. And double speed. And Da Vinci's. Nine, and last one before we go normal speed. 10, 1. 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Woo.
Upgrade complete.
All right, guys, the hard part's over. Let's stretch out the abs. Oh, yeah. We go hips down, chest up. You can lean your head from side to side. You can turn it left and right. Roll it, whatever feels good, guys. Now let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, look up and back. Again, inhale. Exhale, up and back. Keep going with your own breath. 15 more seconds here. And sit back into child's pose. Just settle in and relax. All right, and guys, stand it on up, take it out. We're gonna do a different stretch down than we normally do today. Just follow my lead. We're going down into the squat, and we're just gonna hold. That's it. You can actually do whatever you want down here, but I'm gonna explain why this stretch session is gonna be different than previous ones. I wanted to show you guys these stretches that I do every single day. And this is one of them right here. And the format we're going through now is not how I typically do it. I usually spend as much time as I like in each of these positions. And usually I put this in my morning routine. or my morning stretches slot, because every morning I kind of hang out like this and I read on my Kindle. Yeah, just spend a lot of time right here. And it gets easier. If this is tough for you, try to do it every morning or build it into your routine a few times a day. It really helps out a lot. All right, next we're doing ragdoll. So from there, I like to stand up, straighten out the legs, and then reach down to the floor into this forward fold, grab onto the elbows, and swing from side to side. Now the squat hold in this ragdoll position, they pair together really nicely. This one stretches the quads and the knees, the ankles, the Achilles, and the other one stretches the posterior chain, the glutes and the hamstrings behind the knees. They're a great complement to one another. And I still usually have my Kindle right underneath me and I'm reading and hanging out, alternating between these two stretches. And these are hardly stretches for me anymore. These are just positions I hang out in while I read. Okay, and next up, these are kind of my nighttime stretches, so I do these throughout the day as well. But we're going with double quad stretch. So it'll start actually here is level 1. Level 2 is can you settle down onto your heels like that. Level 3 is can you lean back. You can lean back. How far can you lean back? Maybe to your elbows, your palms. Take it to the floor. And of course, you can also do the single leg version of this as well. I put these in my nighttime stretch routine because usually I'm laying in bed. Once again, I have my Kindle out or I'm watching YouTube and I'm hanging out right here for, it doesn't matter how much time, just as long as I feel comfortable. And again, this is just another position I hang out in while I'm doing something else. And make your way up. And the next one, I also do this in bed, is sleeping pigeon. So you bring one leg forward into this position, we'll do the left side first, and just lay down on top of it. And usually I'm just reading right here, hanging out. But for today, I'm gonna relax into it. I'm always relaxing into it, but just relaxing into it. About 25 more seconds here. Again, I have no time limits on any of these stretches. They're really just positions that I like to hang out in while I'm reading, essentially. Or watching YouTube, watching TV, whatever it may be for you. And let's shake out the left side, the left leg. We'll do the same on the right. So bring your right knee forward, spin the foot, and lower down into sleeping pigeon. And fully relax here and enjoy it. About 35 more seconds here. You can shake out the right leg. All right, this next sequence, these are gonna be my work positions. So we'll do the kneeling sit, sitting right here. I have a desk that's about this high that I spend most of my time there doing my editing. And got my laptop about this height, and this kneeling sit position has been great. one of my favorites. But I can't hold it for very long. I get a little uncomfortable. So I'll show you the other positions I sit into. All right, the side sit on the left. So let's open up the left leg here. And then the right knee, or the right foot is gonna kind of come behind your butt and just kind of hang out right here. So the right knee is where I feel the stretch the most, hanging out just like this. Trying to sit up tall. Oftentimes I'll get into this position, I'm here, and I have to loosen up the ability to get to a more upright position. You can also play around with this foot angle here. And we'll switch to the other side. This one I tend to feel a little more in the knee as a stretch. And this one kind of gets more into, I don't know. I don't know, but I can't maintain it as well of an upright position here. So play around with this stuff. See what works for you. Now extended side sit to the left. This one I really like. It reminds me of soccer. I used to do this stretch a lot. So here, doing work just like this. Not as much of an active stretch. Nice position to work from, but to turn it into a stretch, it really is a stretch passively. Make it a little more active, you can lean into it like so. And we'll do the other side. Again, you can make it more active if you like. Even do the, send the left arm up over the top. You can really play around with these positions. Usually I'm just right here, chilling, doing work. All right, and I've got some honorable mentions for you guys. These are the ones I don't do every day, but they are often, I'd say, thrown into the rotation. So the pancake, it's like this. Yeah, I hang out in the pancake. Oftentimes I'll throw this one in while I'm on my bed, right before bed, reading. My Kindle right here, hanging out. And of course you can lean it to one side and really play around with all these positions. Reading my pretend book right here. And you can bring it to the other side if you like. Oh yeah, this is a good one. See, I need to do this one more. Feels so good. I'm gonna bring it back to center. Last few moments here. And let's bring the legs straight out in front of us. The toe touch stretch. Yeah, I put my Kindle right here. I grab my feet and I just stare straight into my book, my Kindle. Hang out. And guys, this is the last one for the honorable mentions. And this is not a joke. I really do perform this one, the happy snail. And I read my book, something like that. Or you can just hang out here. This feels nice. And gently lower down and grab your knees, hug them into your chest and squeeze. And release your legs. Since we're here, we might as well Shavasana, guys. I usually only do this after workouts. So minute and 50 Shavasana starts right now.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah! All right, guys, happy Recovery Wednesday. And that was truly a recovery workout. We did blast the core, the front, the back, and the sides. And you will definitely be feeling that one. But for the most part, that was a very chill day. This is kind of the calm before the storm tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be our last workout. And it's my birthday, so I'm gonna make it a good one. We're gonna go out with a bang. But I wanna mention one more time that all these stretches that we just did, or all the positions that we were hanging out in, that's how I treat them. As positions to hang out and do something else in. So if you like to watch TV or any sort of leisurely time that you have, drinking coffee in the morning, I encourage you to experiment with these different positions because they've made a huge difference for me and my joint health in the lower half of the body. Now, what about the upper half of the body? Well, that is still a work in progress for me, and it is also something I'll save for another video. All right, patrons, subs, love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And hope to see everyone for my 33rd birthday bash workout coming up tomorrow. See you guys there. Aloha.